cold fruit soup are really easy to make, and they rely on beautiful, fresh, ripe ingredients. Let's do a cantaloupe soup. To make a cantaloupe soup, you will need a ripe cantaloupe, water. Here I'm using Perrier, but you may use any sparkling water, fresh mint to decorate, some cardamom, lime juice, a plum or few strawberries to decorate, and some sugar. When selecting your cantaloupe at the market, look for fruits that are very pungent with strong aromas. So smell them. They should feel firm. Stay away from anything that feels soft. Now, the stem should be dry on the top, and if you play with it, it should crack easily. It should fall off. Then the bottom here, which is the core, should be large. You will see there is large ones like this, and those are female melons, and the smaller ones are male. Before using your cantaloupe, you must wash them thoroughly with a brush. Some experts even say to use a little bit of diluted bleach water solution and brush the skin with it to remove any bacteria. But other experts agree that if you wash your cantaloupes under cold water using a vegetable brush, it will be fine. So dry the cantaloupe. Perfect. If you want to use the cantaloupe as a bowl, a serving bowl, you will have to cut the cantaloupe crosswise that way. If you do not plan to use the cantaloupe as a serving bowl, then cut the cantaloupe through the stem. Today, let's try a nice presentation. So I will cut it crosswise. Cut the cantaloupe in half. Great. Then remove the seeds with a spoon. Great. Perfect. Choose which half will be the most stable. So I'm going to cut that up a little bit here. Okay. Maybe a little bit more flat here. Great. And so I will use that one as a presentation bowl. And I'm going to make some bowl. So I'm using a pomme parisienne apparel. This is a pomme noisette. It's a size for potato cut. And this is Parisian cut. It's a bit bigger. Melon bowl, however, are even larger, like that. But I found it too big. This is why I'm using something smaller. You could buy those tools in any cookware store. So now I have a nice ring here, so then I will be digging and remove the flesh of the melon. You could also use the melon bowl if you want. Let's scoop it up. But I prefer to use the spoon. Great. Don't go too much to the bottom, because otherwise you will do a hole, and you don't want that. So make sure that I'm going to do some mark here. So you want to have some mark there. Okay, cool. Perfect. Cut the other half in wedges. Okay. Remove the skin. you go. Cut them in big chunks. Maybe a little bit deeper here. Watch your fingers. Okay. Right. Cut it in pieces. Perfect. So now let's blend the cantaloupe. So taste your cantaloupe to control how sweet they are, and we won't put all the sugar. We're going to use the sugar as seasoning, so we will put some and then add as we go. So place the pulp into the blender. Add the cold water, the Perrier. So I'm going to start with 1 cup. My bowl is graduated so I can see where the cup ends. Cool. Perfect. I'm going to add half of the lime juice, half of the sugar, and blend it. Good. Now it's time to put the cardamom and to season our soup. To finish it, you may use cardamom powder. I prefer to buy them whole because they do have more flavor, more aromas. That smells wonderful. But the thing is, you have to grind them. So this is my spice grinder, which is a coffee grinder. So when your cardamom is reduced into chunks, they're not really powder yet. You have to pass it through a sieve in order to remove the strong shells and the hard shells, I should say. And you may discard the shells. So season your soup with the cardamom powder, about half teaspoon, 3/4 of a teaspoon, and process again. Very nice. Chill the soup for about an hour at least until totally cold, then serve it. See you later. It's been an hour. My soup is cold, so let's plate it. So you may taste the soup again. We haven't used all the lime yet. We could put the rest. Great. And very nice. We didn't use all the sugar either. So total, I used for this melon half cup of sugar. So depending how sweet your melon is, then you will use less or a little bit more. It's up to you. Serve the soup. Add a few balls. Great. And prepare some thin slices from the plum. I like to leave the skin because it looks beautiful. You could place them on the top or make a cut and place them on the side of the glass like a cocktail. It looks beautiful. Add a little bit of fresh mint or mint leaf. Voila. So this is one idea to present your soup, or if you want to serve the shell, then serve the soup in the cantaloupe shell. Then garnish with the melon ball. Right. And few plums slices. And decorate with a little bit of mint. Clean your plate if any drop of soup. Voila, a great chilled cantaloupe soup spiced with cardamom. Bon appétit!